So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball moving.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 10 now. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance. All right.
They go play action with Stroud. Collins got it left side. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
This one quickly to Dell. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Stroud. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Another try following the sack. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now, 1st round. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Hey, Lion. Hey, 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down throw, Lawrence. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't make that connection, and now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, son, Big 13 heavy.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the fumble recovery is made. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Red on red. Soga's hot. Big 13 heavy.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He cuts it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's ETN on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hand. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Taking his shot deep down. He's got it at the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 10.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. No finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
2-yard gain on the play.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stroud. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Texans with a likely punt coming up. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Stroud's going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence buys time, rolling right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's hot.
Now Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud to throw on 1st down. That's caught, he found some space. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down.
Hey, go. Hey, go. Here we go.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. 1st down, Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a pickup of 26. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18. Let's go. 19 tackles. 11. Hey, uno.
From the 47. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, easy. Wrap. Go.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shove here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
From the gun, Stroud hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throw by Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, so go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, lion. Hey, so go. Hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
We're on Jaguars.
Rip, 23.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's second and 11. That's intercepted near the sideline. Henry To'o comes up with it. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Throwing the out route complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun now, first round. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10, around to Mixon. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Effort on his behalf. I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down, Texans.
Here we go.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
Chubb running out of the gun. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard